Welcome back to the Glowing Red Pyramid channel. Don't be alarmed. The sound... Wait a minute. Can you even see what I'm seeing? Let's find out. Because I'm not seeing anything on my screen. This is the Glowing Red Pyramid channel. Somehow, I didn't even notice... this. Think... No? Nothing? Alright. Oh, here we go. Finally. I think you should be able to hear. Yeah, okay. Anyway, this is the Glowing Red Pyramid channel. If you're hearing someone knocking on the door, it's because we were playing the cat lady and somebody's knocking on the door. And that's just how it is. What's in this bag? It's my bag. Alright. This game has been pretty crazy. I don't really know what to expect anymore. It's already open. On the last episode, we did a whole bunch of stuff. We called some cats by playing the piano. And then one of the neighbors got pissed off and threatened to, I think, kill me or kill someone. And that might be who's knocking. Might be a demon. I really don't know. But thank you for joining. Who the hell is that?
Hello, Miss Ashworth. How are you? Are you feeling better?
Do I know you? Or I'm very busy. Please just leave me alone.
Do I know you?
Of course. You don't remember me. My name is Mitzi Hunt.
That sounds like a porno
We met
name.
a few days ago. You were out cold at the time. Those pills you had worked real good.
She the one who saved me?
Probably had one too many, mind you.
So it's you. What are you suggesting and how dare you do with this?
So it's you. I had a feeling you'd turn up sooner or later.
It is me, indeed. The girl who got in the way and fucked everything up.
Is that what I said?
I understand if you're angry at me.
Or was she
It
quoting?
wouldn't surprise me if you blame me for calling an ambulance and saving your life, but I had other reasons for it too. Personal reasons. It's important.
Personal
It's
reasons.
important. That's why I came here.
They
the
kind of
other
look like
night,
each other, don't
to
they?
talk to you.
Oh, do you want to talk to me? It makes no sense. I'm very busy. Please leave me alone. If you want me to thank you, yeah.
If you want me to thank you, I will have to disappoint you.
I don't give a rat's ass whether you do, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I did a decent thing there. You would have done the same, I bet.
Maybe.
Now it's up to you what you'll do with it.
I mean, I've been, I guess, like playing Dexter, killing bad people. Not just the one person. You're too young.
Why would you want to talk to me? It makes no sense.
I saw the ad you'd put in the paper. It seems you have a room to rent.
Oh.
They still print that? It was months ago. Nobody ever called. I forgot all about it. I gave up on it, actually.
Nobody.
I'd like to be your lodger, Miss Ashworth.
But
You've got the room and I've got the money. Won't that work for both of us?
This is a surprising turn
I'm
of
very
events.
tidy. I don't make much noise, and I promise not to spend too long in the bathroom in the morning.
That's a good
I
roommate.
don't really...
I read your suicide note, you know. I'm sorry, but I did. I understand that you like your loneliness. You stray from people. I get it.
But I just need a place to live. Please, I'll rent
But
it
I
out.
won't get in the way. I promise I will give you your space.
If you try to
won't even
kill
know that
yourself,
I'm
I won't
here
do
half
it.
the
I
time.
won't try to stop it. As long as you let
What
me
do you
live here.
think? Do we have a deal?
Well, I guess I could do with some extra money, but
Great.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
I've never met this person before in my life. You said you were my daughter in the hospital. The spare room I have is pretty bad, you should know. How did you get in that night? I'm sure I locked the door. That's a good question. I think I'm gonna go with that one.
how did you get in that night? I'm sure I locked the door.
Well... Okay, I'll tell you. You won't like it probably, but I'll tell you. I picked the lock.
You
What?
did what?
Look, I know it sounds like I'm some sort of criminal, but believe me, I'm not. My dad was a master locksmith. He knew everything there was to know about locks. He taught me some of that stuff too. Look, I've got this little box. I always carry it with me. There are a few types of lockpicks in it. They're very expensive, custom made. It's now the only thing that reminds me of him.
Everyone has
But
dealing with
you know,
loss in
it
this
does
game.
sound like your father was really a burglar, not a locksmith.
That's true,
It's
yeah.
not important anymore.
I guess it isn't. But what gave you an idea that you can pick the lock on my front door and just barge in uninvited?
Yeah, for real.
I heard the cats. They were going crazy. It was like if all hell broke loose inside. The noise they made. It was incredible. Like ghosts howling. And for a while, it turned into an almost human cry.
Weird.
Well, anyway, I kept banging on the door, but you were already asleep. In a coma or whatever. So I pulled out a sea rake and got the door open. You could say I had a hunch.
She's lying.
Great.
It seems like she's lying.
That something was very wrong.
I also have that hunch
And I made
about
no
you.
mistake, did I?
Well, I don't know.
You said you were my daughter at the hospital. You're a little liar, aren't you? How can I trust you? How should I know you won't slit my throat when I sleep?
Oh wow. As liars are
Jesus,
off.
what's wrong with you? Slit your throat? Are you always so suspicious of people? If I wanted
I mean,
to do such a
if
thing,
you've gone
I
through
would never
what
have
she's
bothered
gone through
saving
lately.
you, would I? Just think about it for a second. I was trying to avoid all the stupid questions. I didn't know what else to say. That seemed like an easy option at the time. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me come in the ambulance with you. And I wanted to see if you've made it.
This spare room I have is pretty bad, you should know.
I'm not fussy. It's not for long anyway. Just a few weeks, maybe. Anything is better than what I've got at the moment.
Which is...
I slept at the train station last night.
Damn.
There's a guy there who talks to rats. You should see him.
Wait,
He's the-
can you even
the
afford
rat
rent
lady.
for the room?
Sure. I'll pay you for 2 months in advance. Money's not an issue.
Why not go to a hotel then?
I hate hotels.
More than train stations. With homeless weirdos and rats.
Robbie? Oh no, he's cool. He's alright. And he kept the rats away.
Well, I died in that hospital, if you must know.
Oh,
But not for long enough. It seems I must have been too attached to this shitty life I lead and must suffer some more before I can rest.
I
Jesus,
show on
Miss
Mondays.
Ashworth. Why all this negativity? What in the world has made you think this way? Clearly, the only thing you suffer is some nasty depression.
No,
Not that it's
only.
any of my business. But have you tried talking about it to a doctor?
Yes, I have.
Did it
Did
help?
not. It kind of did. Like the actual therapy was
Not
pretty
at
good.
first, but yeah, it did.
It was the whole like trying to murder me and succeeding in murdering me. I
Why
guess.
do you want this room so much? Let's face it, this flat's falling apart. It's cold, it's dark, it's a bit moldy. This is the old part of town where nothing ever happens. It's far from the city centre, and there are only 2 buses going through here, and that's
Just
if you're
2.
lucky. And I'm known around here as a fucked up, wicked cat lady. They'd burn me at the stake if they could. They'd put me in a bag and drown me in the river like a litter of kittens. I'm not
Wow.
exactly great company for a young girl like yourself.
That's true.
Who are they?
People just people.
I don't give a fuck about people, Miss Ashworth. But I do like cats. Do you think they'll smell the rats on me? I'd really use a shower.
I'm sure you'll change your mind when you see it.
I love to see it. And I'm sure it isn't as bad as you picture it.
The window is stuck, and it doesn't shut properly.
It's alright. I like fresh air.
There's clutter everywhere.
I'll tidy up.
It's got a funny smell.
I'll burn some joss sticks to cover it up. I love joss sticks.
I guess that's incense.
Fine. I give up. Follow me.
She's very
You
positive.
can see it for yourself, if you're so stubborn.
Is there a reflection in the mirror? Well, use it right now. All right, what do you think? What am I supposed to do? Jeez. Oh, it's a phone. You following me? Oh my god. Such a delayed follow that it kind of scares me. I guess I'm showing her to, okay, the spare bedroom. No wonder it said spare. Oh, that damn teddy bear.
This room is perfect.
Really? What about all this clutter?
I'll move some stuff to the side if that's okay with you. But most of it I can use. All I really need is a bed to sleep and a roof over my head to cover me from that rain. And a power outlet so I can charge my laptop. Oh, and somewhere to watch too. You got a shower, right? I'm dying for a shower.
I'm sensing some character development coming from this girl. I'm worried that she's gonna end up dead like every single other girl around me. Are you part of that emo subculture? Obviously, I need to ask
Are
that.
you a part of that emo subculture?
It's not a
Please don't
subculture
say that
anymore.
word
It's a
ever
straight up
again.
culture now.
No, this is just how I dress. I grew up listening to real rock and roll, not that emo crowd.
I grew up listening to
I hate to be a part of that
Nickelback
generic
and Creed.
bandwagon.
Okay.
Hear me
Clearly a
now.
sensitive subject for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people seem to think that just because someone dresses in black, they're cool, emo. You can't generalize like that. It's more complicated.
I dress in black too.
Of course. That's because black is the best color. Period.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's a good combo with a lot of colors. In a way. What's your favorite color? Mine isn't red, even though here on the Going Red Pyramid channel we do like the color red.
You mentioned some personal reasons for staying here.
Yes. It's a long story, though. I don't really want to bore you with all that personal crap.
Okay. In that case, could you give me the short version?
Yeah, alright. I'm looking for someone.
Huh.
I don't really know this person.
Oh.
It's a friend of a friend. I only ever talk to this guy online, so I don't know what he looks like.
Okay.
I love this lamp. Does it work? What was I
Did
talking
she just
about?
change the subject?
Oh, yes. I don't know what he looks like, but I know my way around computers. I managed to track him down.
You
Turns
tracked
out he
him
lives
down?
here, in this building somewhere.
What?
What I don't know is which flat he lives in. There are 8 flats here.
I am now an accomplice
He's in one of
to
them.
a stalker.
I must just
Or with a
figure out which
stalker.
one. It shouldn't be too hard.
What do you want from this person?
I just want to talk to him.
Why?
He did something really bad.
He's done something?
Something horrible.
What did he do?
I need to talk to him to get closure, you know?
Just talk. Are you sure?
Yep. I want to meet face to face with him. That's all.
Is there anyone I can contact? For references?
This is gonna end horribly.
Well,
I know
I've never
it.
really rented a room before, so not really. I've lived with my mum all my life. Until recently, that is.
I could give her a call.
Oh, that would be a perfect spot for my poster up there. Yeah, sure, that'd be okay.
I appreciate her, like, for the writer, adding a little bit of, you know, I want to say life to that. Even though it's a little wonky going from one thing to another. I guess in a real life situation, you are kind of doing that. You do kind of want to avoid the subject.
You're not in some kind of trouble, are you?
Do I really look like some kind of serial murderer to you, Miss Ashworth?
You really
I
do.
don't know. What do serial murderers look like anyway?
Like me,
Scar
I
across
guess.
the
'Cause
face, an eye patch.
I
lots
killed
of
like the
stubble, those
doctor.
sort of things, I guess.
Oh, it looks like
That's
the
a
doctor too,
pirate
because he
you've
was
just
also a serial
described.
murderer.
Just add a wooden peg leg and we've got a full picture.
A pirate.
But who knows? I'm no expert on murderers. Not yet, anyway.
Whoa, what a
You
thing
know,
to say.
You've been asking me all these questions, and I never had a chance to ask about how you're feeling.
How am I
mean,
feeling?
you've just gone through
I'm
a terrible
broke.
experience. You barely survived. I suppose I might be out of line to ask you this, but I'm really curious as to why you tried to kill yourself. What made you do that? What did you feel?
Yeah, so this game, I've mentioned in the other one, but this game has some pretty heavy subjects. So trigger warning. Yes, the character did take a bunch of pills in the beginning of the game. And leading us on a merry chase ever since. But in real life, what's the saying? It's that's a permanent solution to what is more than likely a temporary problem that we're all facing. But sometimes it feels like it's one thing after another, doesn't it? But still, it's good to keep on keeping on.
Long story. Won't bore you with this personal crap.
E10, hello.
Hope
you're having a good one.
I'd give you a short version though.
Yes,
Thank you for
but
joining.
somehow I can't help the feeling that you've omitted a few important facts.
Just some details. Anyway, I suppose your story is of the kind that can't be shortened. Still, if you feel like talking about it sometimes, I'd love to listen.
I'll bear that in mind, Mitzi.
Mitzi,
Let's go back to the living room.
that's a nice name.
Room's great. So what do you say, Miss Ashworth?
Whoa, it's the
I hope
Queen
you're
of
not gonna
Maggots.
change your mind about this.
Is that her?
Miss Ashworth?
Whispering something. Is she a bad person?
What happened? Are you alright?
Go away! You have to go away right now.
But why?
Like the music.
Miss Ashworth, what's wrong?
I knew you were one of them. I knew it. Or, you're not safe here. You should leave. Now. I mean, she's technically true about
You're
that,
not
so.
safe here. You should leave. Now.
Please, Miss Ashworth, I'd really like to stay. Don't throw me out now.
Well, you can't stay. You can't. If you don't go, something terrible's gonna happen to you. Please, just leave me alone. I was perfectly happy before you came. I have my cats.
That's how it feels sometimes. Not want to open yourself up to the world.
Just stay away from me.
What?
Are you deaf? Did I not make myself clear? This is not a good place for you.
Where am I gonna go? It's late and it's pouring down with rain.
I don't give a damn where you go. You can go back to the bloody train station for all I care. Anywhere. anywhere but here.
Okay, I guess gotta go through all of them.
You were one of them. I knew it.
What are you talking about? Look, just try to relax. Everything's okay.
But why you? Why would you want to do this to me? You have no reason.
What is happening?
Calm down. I'm not gonna do anything to you, alright? I just want to rent a room. Nothing else. I promise. Damn, I even swear.
I don't know if she's
I won't cause
one of
you
the
any
parasites
trouble,
and she's a murderer,
okay? Just
or
take a deep breath. Please explain to me what's happened. I'm a little confused here.
don't do it. Don't tell her anything.
Then maybe. Oh no, no, no. You're going to die.
I know.
She knows. I mean, we all know.
Yeah. I know.
Who is this
How
girl?
did you know, Miss Ashworth? Are you some sort of a psychic? Do you possess some kind of supernatural mind
She
reading
knows.
abilities?
I know she knows.
Or is it just so fucking obvious?
What do you mean? I don't know how you're going to die.
I know that you're
But
gonna die. You know,
I'd
like how I
hunch
know
if
you're gonna
you
eat
like.
breakfast tomorrow.
That's cool. A hunch. Well, I do. I know exactly. It's already started, as a matter of fact. Do you
And
want to see? I'll show you.
the walkthrough here.
Here,
just
Miss
in case.
Ashworth. Take a good look, because I'm not going to do it again.
What the? Oh, I thought she was gonna take her face off. Yes, cancer. Do I move? You can't really tell. It's a good wig. Of course, it's pixelated, so. And fade to black. And we're back in a slaughterhouse. Who is this person? Are those bird cages back there?
It's time to wake up, my little pussycat.
The European voices really add to it, I think.
What's the matter, sleepyhead? Had a bad dream?
What's going on?
Do you want me to give you a cuddle and a kiss? Take the nightmares away? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Well, don't you worry, my sweetest. I know a thing or two about pussycats.
What the hell?
I can help. What do you say? Shall I take a good look at this pussy of yours?
Whoa, ho, 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 holy moly. Touch me and I'll kill you, you sick bastard. Please don't hurt me. Just let me go. You're a dead man, you just don't know it yet. That is true, because I am immortal. But, yeah, I don't like where this is going.
Touch me and I'll kill you, you sick bastard. I fucking mean it. You have no idea who I am.
How did this get here?
You're just
How did it come to
a
this?
crazy cat lady. That's all you are.
Soon, I'll be the crazy cat lady who blew your brains out all over these
Oh,
fucking walls,
Is
pal.
that the guy who
So laugh while you can.
who
It's
came
not
after I
long
played the
now.
piano? Oh, I don't like where this is going.
What's going on in there? Who's this?
Who's that?
Did you play with this little bitch behind my back? 'Cause if you did, I swear to God.
Me? I'd never do that. You know me,
Oh,
honey.
a lover's quarrel.
You're the only
How
girl for
awkward.
me. This lady here will join us for dinner. That's all.
For what? Take the goddamn mask off when you talk to me.
Who is it?
You know damn well I can't stand it. And make sure you put it back in the van so you don't fucking lose it again.
I wonder who the
Okay,
voice actor
okay.
for that girl is. Oh, who is that? I don't know who that is.
I was just saying, she's here for dinner.
Oh, is that one of the security guards?
Good.
Not right.
Dinner. I'm starving. And I'm sick to
the
death of them
movements.
bloody cats.
Couldn't they just get an old lady to voice? Be much creepier. Uh-oh.
You nasty little whore. Trying to seduce my husband in my own home? How bloody rude.
Who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Shut up, you stupid bitch. I know what you're up to.
You're all the
Kept
same.
Staring at him with these big green eyes.
Ooh, the green eyes,
You
yeah.
want him, don't you? You think you can take him from me?
She seems a little jealous.
Well, I've got just the thing. I always keep this bottle handy. It's bleach. The strongest you can get.
Wow. Is
You
there
give
stronger
me
than
no
regular
choice.
bleach? Extra
Can't
bleach?
risk losing him. I have
What
to
you gonna
make
do?
sure he won't be attracted to you anymore.
Uh-oh.
You won't need these eyes and this face much longer anyway.
Damn, the bleach. Wait, was that... Is it acid?
No one will do it right if you don't do it yourself.
Very positive reinforcement. So, bleach to the face. And then... nothing. Yes. Kitty! There's a cat. I'm controlling the cat. This game is now officially an 8 out of 10. It has gone up from a 7 out of 10. How do I get out of here? Ah, I see. I hope this doesn't hurt the cat. As I slowly edge. I'm fine. I'm free. Look at me, I don't care. Oh, I'm back. Down? Sorry, I don't know if am I still online? Let me just check. Yeah, I'm good. Accidentally. There we go. There we go. Where am I? Okay. So I need to I need to, as a cat, I need to just go down. No, not go up. I understand the need as a cat to want to go up, but what the hell am I supposed to do? Is this stick? Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm just an idiot. Okay. You've seen better days. Oh. And the cat does not care. I'm good.
Hey there. Gorgeous.
Uh-oh. Does he
I
know?
see my old lady brought the bleach again.
Again.
What a shame. I really liked your eyes. It could have been a start of something very exciting for us, if you know what I mean. She does that every single time. What do they call it? Trust issues. That's it. Well, never mind. Plenty more fish in the sea.
He's so
I'm
nonchalant.
not too fussy, but even I have some standards. Ain't gonna touch a bird like you, I gotta be honest, girl. You look like shit. But I wouldn't want you to think I'm not a kind man. Plenty of time until dinner, and you're in pain, so I've brought something to end your suffering. Think of it
Oh,
as an
she's still
option.
alive.
I've got this gun here. It's one of my favourites. There's just one bullet in the chamber. Large caliber. You'd be long dead before you'd feel any pain. Sounds good, doesn't it? I mean, it's just an idea, you know, no pressure. Ah, of course. You can't see it. That bleach turns your eyes to nothing but jelly.
Oh, gruesome.
So I'll just leave it for you here. Feel free to use it. That bullet's meant for you anyway. I'd better go now. We won't want to get caught red-handed again, would we? You naughty minx.
And I used the bullet to shoot him.
What was that? You can't reach it. Well, what did you expect? Life's a real fucker sometimes.
Yes, it is. And we're back in the cat. Those lids are really red. Swallow. Okay. What's he doing? What is that? What? The stick? Oh, it's a gun. Looks like a musket or something. Oh, I got a key. I swallowed the key. You gonna see me? No, it didn't see me. Wait, so maybe I could, if I'm blind, maybe I could see with through the cat's eyes. That'd be cool, like Arya Stark, Game of Thrones type of stuff. This kind of reminded me of her storyline a little bit. Now that I am thinking about it, okay. Can't I just jump on the ground? Jump in. Maybe I gotta go this way? No? Okay. I mean, I'm a cat. I'm super agile. I could just jump to her bed. Spit out. Okay. I guess so. I mean, I just jumped.
Who's this?
Oh, I can speak.
My eyes. I can't see a thing. That bitch. A key? Who are you? Say something. Anything.
Meow.
I
Meow,
should
meow,
be able
meow,
to unlock the
meow.
handcuffs now.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. No, 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 no. It's like, can't see anything. How terrifying. Can't see anything. Did it freeze on me? Is this some sort of trick? Oh my god. Let me see. I hear music. Did I miss something? Let me see. Is this some sort of boy? How did I even get here? You know, to be honest. Okay, I'm just reading the thing here in the storeroom. Take the knife. Continue to bleach. Unlock the van. Where the hell am I? Oh, bullet for Susan. Okay. Put out the key at her in the darkness. Move right and try to take the gun. Oh. Examine.
The gun. That idiot left his gun. No! No, no, no! I dropped it. Where is it? Where the hell is it? I've got it.
Oh, okay. I got a gun. I don't have eyes, but I got fingers. Now what? Now I got equip it. Shoot yourself. Okay. That's all I can do.
I'm sorry, Mitzi. I
Why?
have to break my promise.
What promise? You gonna do it? What promise? I am dead. The JPEG says so. What the hell? Downfall, that's the other game.
Hope you don't mind creepy posters.
It's your room. You can do what you like with it. But I definitely prefer this to fairies, rainbows, and pink unicorns.
E10, thank you for
Did
the
you
comment.
make these?
Just removing it.
No, my boyfriend made them. Some of them, anyway. So, Miss Ashworth, I happen to have a bottle of wine in my bag. I was going to leave it to Robert, but I forgot all about it.
Robert?
The guy with the rats.
Oh, yes. Of course.
So, shall we have a drink then? We could get to know each other a bit more. I know, I promised I won't get in the way. And, I mean, you don't have to if you don't feel like it. But since we're going to live together for a little while, it won't hurt if we talk to each other, will it?
Yeah, that's okay, I guess.
Great. I'll bring the wine. Oh, damn. It's one of those bottles with a cork. Have you got a bottle opener, Miss
That's just
Ashworth?
nothing at all.
In the kitchen.
You've only slipped away into the
I'll go
next
get
room.
it, shall I?
I am I and you are you.
And while you're there, could you get a couple
Whatever
of
we
glasses
were
too?
to each other, that we are still. Oh, I like her shirt. Mitzi. Minji.
Have you found that corkscrew yet?
Corkscrew.
You also need some wine glasses.
Okay. I guess the non-linear storytelling of the other chapters are back in this one. Because, you know, I kind of would have appreciated if this part happened first, but, you know, Pulp Fiction is a good movie, so, yes. Guess it doesn't always have to be linear. Is it not shut? It's already close. Yes, it is. That painting gave me the creeps. An alarm? Examine? No. Vent. These are for my cats. If the windows are shut, you can always enter through the vents. Interesting. Maybe it's in here? It's not in here. Window. Chair. Other chair. Piano. Maybe it's outside. Ah, the scarecrow thing is still here. Bows. These are for my cats. Right. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well. Take wine glasses. Damn. That's what they were. But I need a corkscrew. I remember the last time. Oh, Eric. He doesn't really talk about Eric. Call after him. Maybe in the kitchen. Hopefully nothing happens in there. What's that shadow up there? Use milk for what? Probably, oh, there it is. Take corkscrew. I think the wine, she has the wine, I assume. Mitzi.
Have you found that corkscrew yet?
And the
Also
wine
need
glasses.
Some wine glasses.
On that too, way ahead of you. Corkscrew first. Yeah, I'll give.
There you go. Let's get that bottle open.
Yeah, but we'll need glasses too. See if you can find some.
Alright.
I found some wine glasses.
Oh, right. That's all we need. Oh, and Miss Ashworth, I really must say this before we start.
Yeah?
I promise I won't cut your throat when you're asleep.
Very funny, Mitzi.
Oh, no, I mean it.
That's fine. But just so you know, I always sleep with my eyes open.
Does she? What is she doing so close to the... Oh, the big C. What's the big C?
So, the big C. Want
The
to
big
talk
city?
about it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really want to tell you about it like that. I put you in a very difficult position, I know. It's just that I was really desperate to get this room. I hope you can understand. This is the last and most important thing I must do.
The last?
before
Oh,
my
right.
time is up.
To the cancer.
It's fine. You seem alright. It's just... I find it hard to trust people these days. Maybe it's time I opened my eyes to see others have problems too.
Oh, yeah, we all do.
Some,
sure.
like yourself, even bigger than mine.
Well,
What kind of cancer is it? Do you mind me asking?
Brain tumor. Her name is glioblastoma.
Haha.
Yep, they're all girls, the way I imagine it. Just look at their names. Lymphoma, melanoma, myeloma, leukemia, sarcoma. Each of them are fucking
Sarcoma?
goddess of death. Beautiful and ruthless.
Wait, there's a band called
You
Sarcoma
might just be
Horror
right
that I
about
like,
that,
and
Mitzi.
they're named after
I
a
used to be a
cancer.
nurse. I know a few things about cancer. And I know glioblastoma. She's a real bitch.
Yeah, and yet she gets to be the prom queen before night ends, while I disappear down the back exit.
How long?
They said I had a year.
How long? Oh,
But that
damn.
was 6 months ago, so yeah, not awfully long.
Is there anything?
They've tried.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So am I.
Yeah, fuck cancer.
Do you want to talk about something else?
How are you planning to find this guy?
I don't know yet. A bit of detective work, perhaps. It shouldn't be that hard, really. There are only 8 apartments here. One is yours. That leaves us with 7. I was hoping that you could give me a hand, actually. You know some of your neighbors, don't you?
Not many. I never really cared about them. They changed over the years, too. You probably also figured by now that this is not the sort of place where new neighbors are greeted with a freshly baked cake.
Ooh,
You
that's
see
a
new
nice
face,
neighborhood.
you
They
give them a blank stare
they serve
as
you cake.
pass them in
It's a
the
nice
hall,
neighborhood.
and you forget about them a minute later.
That bad, eh?
Well, there's that bald guy who lives above me in flat 5. He came here recently to shout in my face.
Bald guy?
He's a nasty piece of work, but I really don't think he's the person you're looking for.
Probably is.
What does he do for a living?
I think he's a train driver.
I can't imagine somehow that my guy would be a train driver. Okay, that's good.
Why not?
Leaves us with just 6. Anyone else you know?
I'd have to think.
You know, maybe not tonight. Let's just talk about something else, okay? I've
Honestly, it's
plenty of
pretty
time.
interesting.
There's no need to rush this. Maybe tomorrow we could sit down together and make a plan. I could draw a simple map of the building, and with your help, mark down who lives where.
Sounds good to me, Mitzi. Oh, it's not raining anymore.
Oh well, I don't mind rain. Sometimes I even like it. But according to weather forecast,
I don't
there's
like
a nasty
sand.
fog coming.
Of course, and it
Now
gets
that
everywhere.
I'm actually scared of. I got lost in a fog once when I was just 9 or 10. I remember I sat under a tree crying, thinking some monster would appear right in front of me and drag me away.
But now that you're a big girl, you know there are no monsters.
There's plenty of monsters, it
Yeah.
seems like. Going by this game.
How do you know?
Well, some old lady just blinded me with bleach. Out of jealousy.
The only monsters are us. Murderers, rapists, arsonists.
Arsonist.
They're the real beasts.
Whoa.
So far from humanity.
I mean,
they're no longer
arsonists are
capable
pretty
of
bad.
Feeling compassion
But
or
you know,
guilt.
but
They're the
damn,
ones we should really
specific.
be afraid of. But whether they're lurking in the woods or fog or the darkness of our cellars, it's all irrelevant.
those
We
arsonists,
can't
they'll get
predict
you.
what happens. You can't do anything to stop it. There is only one way. You turn
My
into
way?
a beast yourself.
Ooh.
And like them, you show no mercy.
Whoa! Where did that come from, Miss Ashworth?
I just don't like murderers. They're nothing but
Murderers?
parasites.
Uh-oh.
You mentioned a boyfriend. Tell me something about him.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about him. His name is Jack.
Jack
He's
Black.
dead.
Oh.
Oh,
Miss Ashworth, are you sure you want to listen about my miserable life? I don't want to bring you down. These aren't happy stories.
and I'm not a happy stories kind of person. I'm sure you've noticed by now.
I guess
Points
so.
to her Tim Burton DVD collection.
Anyway, I suppose I would have had to tell you about Jack sooner or later. After
Actually,
all,
I just
he
got
is the
Nightmare
main
Before
reason I'm
Christmas
here.
today on
I just
4K Blu-ray, which is pretty
don't know
cool.
where to start.
I'm sure I'll watch it eventually.
Jack made those pictures on your wall. Was he an artist?
He always liked all kinds of morbid stuff, whether it was music, movies, paintings. So do I, really. We had that in common, amongst other things. People say it's depressing to listen to sad songs or watch sad films, but I never felt that way.
And yet, you are scared of fog.
Oh, that's different. I might be scared of fog, but I like spiders. They're beautiful.
You must be out of your mind, Mitzi.
No, honestly, there's a certain indescribable beauty in sadness. Just like there's beauty in the grey and ugly winter morning when you look past the obvious and notice what others can't see.
You must love my apartment then. It's like Ugly took a vacation here and never went home again. Tell me how you two met.
Oh, we knew each other for like forever. We grew up on the same street.
Street? Oh,
It's funny
like
how we seem to
neighborhood.
be made for each other. A perfect match. I always knew he was the guy for me, and I'm sure he never doubted that either. Jack was absolutely crazy about me. We thought one day we would marry, have children, be happy. I never had many friends because I had Jack. I didn't need anybody else. You know, if there's one thing I'm really grateful for in my life, it's that I got to experience this pure, perfect love. Some people go through a lifetime without knowing how it feels. I guess I've been very lucky. But all luck runs out sometimes.
How did he die? How did he die?
I'll get to
So
that, Miss
invested.
Ashworth. Let me just tell you more about him first, so you could understand what happened.
Alright then, keep your secret.
How did he take the news about your cancer?
He thought I was joking at first. He laughed. And he got really angry. I swore to him I was serious, but he still wouldn't believe me. We had a big fight that night. It was our first and only fight. But it was awful. He smashed some stuff. His guitar, of all things, was the worst. He loved that guitar. Why did he break it? He was absolutely furious. He walked out on me that night, and when he came back the next day, he was different. Begged me to try surgery and chemotherapy. I didn't really want those things, but I did the chemo for him. It didn't help. It just made me feel sick all the time. I felt trapped in this strange place where nothing that happened around me seemed real. Maybe that's why I didn't see what my cancer was doing to Jack, and it was destroying him as well. He changed. He became obsessed with death. It seemed death was all he ever thought about, even though it was me, not him, who was supposed to die.
Whoa.
How did he die? How did Jack die?
Smoking a cigarette.
It was so distant the last few weeks before he died. What I didn't know was that he kept looking for something. I don't think he even knew what exactly. But it eventually found him.
A
Or
GameCube.
rather, he found him.
He found him?
There are those forums online, you know, about all sorts of stuff. Fishing, computer games, horses, gambling, addictions, everything really.
Horses?
Accidentally, Jack stumbled upon one about suicide. There's a guy
Thought it
there.
was a Suicide
Calls
Boys.
himself the Eye of Adam. He's a fucking god on that forum. It's like a failed suicide club. People mostly try to help each other and offer support. Sometimes it just helps to know there are others like you. To listen to their stories and how they cope with their lives. But the Eye of Adam is an advocate of death. He dwells on human weakness.
Adam.
His
Why
job
Adam?
is to plant an idea, to give them a reason to die and tell them how to do it, once and for good. Jack took the bait. Before he knew, he was completely brainwashed. One day, he sat down with me and tried to explain his perfect solution. It was the Romeo and Juliet kind of scenario. We were both to die together in each other's arms. It was supposed to be a quick and foolproof death. There was no chance we would have been saved. All thanks to the Eye of Adam, who created a tool for perfect suicide. He told me it was very simple. All we needed were 2 easily accessible household chemicals, which combined together create a gas called hydrogen sulfide that kills you within a couple of minutes. I told him he was fucking nuts, of course, but he just wouldn't give up. He reasoned with me, then he begged, and eventually just kept screaming at me. I figured it was his crazy idea of a modern romance, but it was downright tacky and just wrong.
Tacky.
Finally,
Yes.
He
Yes,
said
it
he
was
would get
tacky as
everything
hell.
ready and wait for me in our special place at dawn, 5 in the morning. Don't be late. Those were his last words he said to me. Then he stormed out. I cried for hours, thinking I didn't deserve all that from the person I loved most in the whole world. A few times I even tried to persuade myself that maybe he was right and I should do it. I just couldn't. I eventually fell asleep. I didn't plan it. My head was killing me. I was so tired. I woke up suddenly. I could see the sun rising out my window. It was nearly 5. In utter panic, I threw myself off the bed and ran out the door. I needed to stop him. I needed to get there before it was too late.
She fell asleep.
But right there in my bedroom, before I even left, I already knew it was. When I arrived at our special place,
Special place.
it
Silent
was
Hill
already
reference.
bright. We used to go there in the past, drink wine, sometimes smoke weed and listen
Whoa.
to Pink Floyd,
Jeez.
sometimes make love in Jack's car.
What the?
There wasn't really anything special
Hippies,
about
man,
that old
hippies.
parking lot. But to us there was. It was completely abandoned. It was quiet. It was safe.
That's where he did it? That's
After
messed
that
up.
day, I've never gone there again.
Am I playing as her? Wow, so now I'm not just playing as the cat, but I'm playing as her. So she must be important. Right? Oh my god. Why is the hand blurred out?
There were signs on the car windows.
Warning signs, yeah. I found on that forum that the Eye of Adam doesn't want any accidental deaths. So we posted this poster design for people to print. It turns out there's a whole sick ideology behind it. Fumes from the car could hurt anyone who opens the door, and that's not the point.
Damn.
The idea is to die willingly and with clear mind, to prepare for it, to embrace it.
Jesus. You'd think the police would investigate the whole thing. Sounds almost like a sect.
This guy knows how
Is
to
that what they
hide.
call
Police
cults
can't be
over
bothered
there
to make an effort.
in
It
Europe?
took me
Across
3
the pond?
months to track him down.
Sects.
Now I'm finally so close. I can almost smell that fucker.
Oh, she's looking for the Eye of Adam.
I'm so sorry. I think now I understand. He loved you so much, he couldn't bear the thought of living without you.
Whoa, that's
And
what you got out of that?
guy, the Eye of Adam. I'm not surprised you want to find him. I know I would. I'm not sure if I should believe that you only want to talk to him. But hey, that's none of my business. I wouldn't know what I'd do if this happened to me.
Good to know, but I really just want to talk. I want to face Jack's killer and tell him what he's done to me.
Whoa.
You know, the funny part is, he actually told me where he lives. He wants to meet me. Would you believe that?
How come?
Well, this kind of thing he does is called trolling on the internet. It's usually a form of extreme bullying and psychological cruelty.
Yes.
Those who are clever enough say, don't feed the troll. Don't talk to them. makes it
everyone
worse
knows
if you
about
show any
trolling
interest
now.
in them at all. And Eye of Adam is no exception. He craves attention. He's a hungry troll.
I
who
forgot
wants
this
to
this
devour
game
as
came out like
many hearts
2012,
as
I
he can
believe,
hold of.
maybe.
I emailed him and told him I was a massive fan who loves his work. He wouldn't believe me at first. But trolls are always hungry, and I was prepared to serve him a meal fit for a king.
What do you mean?
I fed him so much bullshit that he really believed I'm a suicide preacher just like him.
Great. I wish he'd given you his door number, though.
It's all a part of some sick game he's playing. Sooner or later, I'll find him.
What are those two chemical products?
Well, I'm not sure if you want to know
Well,
that.
I'm not sure I should even stream
I
that.
get it. You don't want to tell me because I'm a fucking suicidal maniac. Is that it?
No, Miss Ashworth. No, I didn't mean it like that. Okay. Maybe to some extent. Just replace maniac with victim and fucking with recovering. You've only just come back from the hospital. Whatever it was that made you do it, you proved you are capable of going through with it. I don't know you long enough to tell you if you're completely over it now. And the last thing I want is to give you stupid ideas. It would be just like what the Eye of Adam does. I would never forgive myself if anything happened to you because of me. I mean, how could I?
I've learnt my lesson. Dying is not for me.
I'd really like to believe you, Miss Ashworth. But I will need you to promise me that you will never try this method.
All right. I can promise you that I will never try this method. Or any other method for that matter. Been there, done that. Didn't enjoy it much.
That's the promise.
Do you believe me now?
Yeah, I think I do. Good.
I can
I'm
see
glad
why they
you
did
said
it in
that, you
reverse,
know.
because if they did it,
The recipe for this deadly cocktail is very simple. Any good housewife can make it in a blast.
is it actually gonna tell me? Not actually gonna tell me, right? I'm gonna make sure that it doesn't say. You know, I know you could just Google it, but I mean, well, whatever. I mean, it's in the game. No, well, I don't know. It's because Well, I'll stop it here. So I better save this thing. Type. Right. Nope. I want to make sure this is saved because it has been a doozy sometimes trying to get this back on. Anyway, yeah, I just want to say because it's been pretty heavy. It's a lot of talk of illness and grief, the effects of death, the effects of society, relationships. This game really packs a lot in, and also has the same like it's almost like an Eli Roth type of movie, where it's very gory and it's not afraid to really shock you, and not in a August Underground or just a shock just for shock type of gore. It's kind of very deliberate. This creator is really good. I'm sad I took so long to play this game, but I guess I was playing Silent Hill 2 over and over and over again. I kind of forgot to look around. Yeah, but anyway, just want to say if you do feel like you're having thoughts, please find some help. Reach out to someone. It's really hard. It's really easy to just pick up the phone or text. But at the same time, as an introvert, I know it's also the hardest thing in the world to do. Sometimes it's only that initial step that is hard, and sometimes you do need to talk to someone. And just express yourself, really, or reach out to a hotline, reach out to a loved one. just try to keep going the next day. See the next sunrise and sunset. See the ducks. If you like ducks, you know, like hamburgers. There's always something out there to really strive towards and keep active. Anyway, I just wanted to say that my little ramblings, because a lot of these games here they are pretty heavy, and it hurts me. I'm a sensitive little boy. Hopefully, there's not too many sensitive people out there, I guess, but I know that we are out there. So just please be safe out there, and thank you for joining. Now, D10, thank you for the comment and the salutations. I hope you have a good night, and everyone else out there in the internet world. We have been playing the Cat Lady, episode 4, actually, episode 4, and I'm enjoying it so far. I've gotten probably 10 more games since I last played this, but um, exciting thing is I have a whole lifetime to share these games and put them on the record and these experiences, and I'm really glad I'm doing this Twitch experiment, I suppose. And thank you for anyone who's joining me along the way, and have a good night until next time on the Glowing Red Pyramid channel. Have a good one. Bye. Okay, goodbye for real. Until next time.